Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to Preston Guild Hall and to this graduation ceremony. On this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students from the Faculty of Health and Wellbeing and the Faculty of Business, Law and Applied Social Studies. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mike Thomas, to give his address.
Good afternoon, everybody. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the University Board, honorary fellows, and our graduates. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony at which we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our new graduates. I always look forward to graduation ceremonies and the chance for the University of Central Lancashire, its staff, board members and honorary fellows to celebrate such an important day for you, your families and your friends. This is your day. I hope you enjoy both the ceremony itself and the celebrations which I know will continue afterwards. It's customary for a Vice-Chancellor to use graduation as an opportunity to comment on economic affairs, politics, or to speak about the university in general. So I'll say a few words and hope they'll be of interest. Well, what a year we've had in the United Kingdom. Here we are in July 2017, a year on from the referendum that concluded that the UK should leave the European Union. Since then, we've had a general election and we now have a minority government. Many of the radical policies that were put forward by all the main political parties have had to be diluted and watered down. In Europe, Holland has voted for a moderate coalition government. In France, a new form of political unity has appeared. And within 18 months, that country has a new political entity strong enough to form a new coalition government. Shortly, we'll see Germany go to its own general election. And these are important. They're important for the United Kingdom as we continue our Brexit negotiations. And thinking about those events, what became clear to me, particularly as I look at you today in your robes and your gowns, and as we celebrate your success and talent, is that your voice, the voice of our students, has had a hugely influential impact on the outcome of the general election in June. Your voice, the voice of students who argued for change, to move away from austerity towards more tolerance, towards more understanding, and towards a more compassionate form of politics. Your votes really did carry the day, and no political party can ignore your voice any longer. I'm hopeful that your passion for tolerance and understanding will stay with you as you now go on in your careers and leave the university. We're also hopeful that you will become business leaders who will work in industry or have influence in the arts and the cultural sector or in civic or public services. Some of you sitting in this room today may go on to become global leaders. And we know that British universities support and transform the lives of students across the world. They call global influence through interpersonal interaction a soft form of diplomacy and trade. But I would argue that one should never underestimate the experiences that you have in your university life and the way it shapes your thinking and how it influences your future. Whatever the outcome of the Brexit negotiations, the United Kingdom will continue to retain its ability to support students from all over the world, purely because such students go on to their own careers in their home countries. This is a really important point. The good relationships and memories they have of their original university will assist the United Kingdom in future trade and diplomatic relationships across the globe. And we look to you to play your part. So here we are in July 2017, and next year, 2018, the university celebrates being in existence for 190 years. We grew from our original foundation, the Institute for the Diffusion of Knowledge, first formed here in Preston on the 7th of October, 1828. The original idea was based on a radical view that young people could be educated for careers. And the universities continue to be part of that radical movement in education, in learning, in research, in innovation and enterprise. And we recognise that in today's world, our mission is to transform lives and expand knowledge and retain that spirit of radical, innovative and creative thinking. As a broad-based institution, we will continue to support people from all walks of life to make the most of their potential. We want to mould informed leaders, creative thinkers, and bold business minds. We are a university where committed people are inspired to develop their ideas and dreams, and that includes setting up your own business if required. But we have an equally important civic role to uphold community cohesion, to promote and develop peaceful means of dealing with social issues, problems or difficulties. We support our Lancastrian culture through music, arts, food, farming, agriculture, and through our regional tourism. And we do this because we believe that the University of Central Lancashire is here to ensure that the people in our county, our community, have a sense of place and of belonging. We're here today to look at law and health and congratulate you. In January, Professor Caroline Watkins, the only nursing stroke professor in the UK, was recognised in the Queen's New Year's Honours List when she was made a Dame. And from the School of Community Health and Midwifery, our congratulations goes to Nicola Royals, a graduate in counselling and psychotherapy. The past 3 years haven't been easy for Nicole, as she's undergone major operations and hospital admissions. But with help and support from tutors, she graduates today with a first-class honours, and we're very proud of you. In our Lancashire Law School, we have Phoebe Dearden, who graduates with an upper second in law. Phoebe won the prestigious international mediation competition for the best student mediator, having secured first place out of over 100 students from all over the world. Alongside completing the final year of her degree, Phoebe also worked at the Opportunity Centre in the UCLan Students' Union and was chair of the SU Council. Our success is achieved together, staff and students, seeking new knowledge to provide clarity and certainty. For in the middle of this period of uncertainty, there are certain things that we know. For example, we know today that you are graduates and postgraduates. We know that you worked for your degree, and your university, your community, your families, and your friends now look to you to engage fully in developing your careers and in supporting our economic and community development. There's also a sense of certainty if you hold on to those beliefs and values that promote our communities, the values that are enshrined in this university. Common sense, the judgment to do the right thing for others, compassion, to treat others with consideration, care and honesty, teamwork, to think and act together, valuing collective as highly as individual achievements, attentiveness, to take personal and professional pride in the quality of your work, but show that you can listen and care for others as you do that work. And trust, showing respect and integrity in all that you do. Because you are graduates and postgraduates today, so observe, analyse, devise new solutions to the things that life brings to you. Keep learning, exercise your intellect, be ready to intervene as you go on with your life, and seek to make a difference. The university looks to you now to do good for others, for your place, for society. So make the most of every opportunity that comes along. Don't let chance and opportunities pass you by. And don't be afraid or unwilling to try different things. Forge your own path, but equally be ready to compromise when you have to. We believe that your study here has given you the foundation for your personal ethics and responsibilities. We know that you have the ability to understand complex issues. We know, because we've tested you, that you can be critical in making judgments about what is happening in the world. We know you will have the confidence to challenge and have an impact on the status quo just by applying your own intellect. And we know you would have developed a value for civil society. We know this because you are graduates and postgraduates. We look to you. You are our future hope. Participate. Participate in processes, debates, organisations, businesses and commerce. Engage in the economy and its development. We have hopefully provided a space for you to discuss ideas, to pursue different views and perspectives, to explore new ways of doing things, and to apply various methodologies to seek new solutions. But remember, there's more to your degree than a reductionist economic return. Take your personal values with you as you go through life. For we know one thing, gaining the awards that we celebrate today is difficult. That must be so. Few things in life of genuine value are easy to gain, and success in university is far from easy. We would have demanded from you dedication and commitment and intellectual endeavour and hard work. And I'm sure that many of you here today in the audience, families, friends, colleagues, would have been called upon to help with that journey. So on behalf of you, our graduates, I would like to thank everybody in the audience for that invaluable support and ask you, our graduates, if you join me in sharing our appreciation. We are an academic community. We are dedicated to learning and supporting transformation. You would have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field, and all of whom devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You would have also been supported by many highly dedicated professional staff who have provided the services and infrastructures that have made your success possible. On your behalf, again, I would like to thank every one of our staff and ask that you join me in thanking them with applause. In a few minutes, the name of our graduates will be called out and we will applaud and cheer. Please make as much noise as you want. This is a celebratory affair. Each of you will come on individually. To my right, you'll walk to the centre of the stage. You shake my hand. I will congratulate you, and you will exit stage left as graduates. I know you'll be as enthusiastic in the audience with your applause for our first graduate as you will be for our final graduate. We take genuine pride in your achievements. I'm confident that you'll go out in the world and bring real social and economic benefit to yourself and the communities in which you will live. And remember, whatever you decide to do next, wherever in the world you find yourself, you'll always be a member of this university. I hope at some stage you'll return to your academic home. But for now, on behalf of everybody here, very well done, congratulations, and good luck for a happy and successful life. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Community Health and Midwifery. For the Master of Science in Applied Public Health, Nukechi Fidelia Alika. Megan Walkington. For the Master of Science in Homeopathy, Shanthi Avali. The Postgraduate Diploma in Integrative Psychotherapy, Laura Kate Gillespie. The Postgraduate Certificate in Health and Social Care Education, Nisha Ridley. The Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Counselling and Psychotherapy Studies, Mujahid Ali. Rania Al-Nazari. Basla Arjad. Kimberly Kassar. Jihao Jeremiah Chen. Thokazani Chibawa. Bethlyn Finden. Chelsea Marie Foster. Hannah Glover. Shannon Higginbotham. Jodie Maggie Holman. Obechefu Ogechuku. Katie Howell. Bethany Rose Jones. Zainab Karolia. Shannon Lockwood. Lucille Esther Majik. Andrea Mary Mann. Mabel Mutopo. Rebecca Ann O'Malley. Nicola Ann Royals. Aisha Sewell. With the school prize for the highest academic achiever, Joanna Taylor. Natasha Jade Williams. Amy Lee Wilson. Shireen Yacoub. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health and Social Care, Georgia Elizabeth Ann Bly. Ruth Hewitt. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Midwifery, Nicola Elise Boardman. With the school prize for the highest academic achiever, Elena Fernandez Garcia. Claire Holder. Louise O'Donoghue. Jenna Louise Seddon. Humaira Sheikh. Lord Sikwe Salva. For a Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sexual Health Practice, Laura Faulkner. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sexual Health Studies, Adele Barker. Cyrita Bryan. Jodie Goldfine. Lorraine Harris. Chelsea Holden. Deborah Jones. Elizabeth Coppens. Katie Mott. Eleanor Roberts. Rebecca Shaw. Jane Smith. Natasha Sykes. With the school prize for the highest academic achiever, Amy Topping. Jasmine Williams. Alexandra Cool-Yarlow. Diploma in Sexual Health Studies, Cara Leanne Jones. For the foundation degree in Arts in Health and Social Care, Caroline Whittle. Kelsey Doty. Mevish Ershad. Anna Yeagler-Farson. Lenka Yaram-Kukova. Sarah Marsh. Abby MacDonald. Sarah Jane McNabb. Katrina Moulton. Vanessa Murphy. Gemma Ratcliffe. Sharisa Skeet. Erin Sullivan. Rebecca Marie Wilson. Cheryl Wright. Hannah Wynne. For the foundation degree in Science in Health and Social Care Assistant Practitioner, Elaine Williamson. For the foundation degree in Science in Health and Social Care Mental Health Pathway, Rebecca McCann. Angela Christine Tighe. For the foundation degree in Science and Health and Social Care Rehabilitation, Angela Barmer. Sefarat Divine Bitsindu Bantsimba. Charlotte Bush. Sophie Chapman. Leanne Gilthorpe. Joanne Healy. Jade Hogan. Chloe Jackson. With the school prize for the highest academic achiever, Sabia Mangera. Penelope Menga Lata. Chitty Margaret Mwanza. All right, okay. So you're Penelope, yeah? Penelope Mabenga Lata. Chitty Margaret Mwanza. foundation degree in health studies, Zach Wilkinson. For the foundation certificate in health and social care rehabilitation, Amy Knowles. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Community Health and Midwifery.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the Lancashire Law School. For a thesis entitled Voicing Desistance, Female Perspectives on Giving Up Crime, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Una Barr. For a thesis entitled Silent Punishment, the Experiences of Deaf Prisoners, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Laura Margaret Kelly. For a thesis entitled An Imminent Critique of the African Human Rights System, Theory, Practice and Reforms, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Olwell Raphael Uwazaruke. For a thesis entitled The Enforcement of Electronic Arbitral Awards in International Commercial Disputes under the New York Convention, the case of Dubai and DIFC courts, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Omar Hussein Jamil Kritishat. Master of Laws, Prince Will Toby Okpala. Master of Laws in International Business Law, Bilal Imtiaz. Pagnon Michelle Yanu Chototi. Master of Laws in Legal Practice, David Gallagher. Neelam Hannah Shah. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Diana Apopos. Harry Barkworth. Vicky Bell. Gemma Courtney Bedolf. Jamila Jatani Boulay. Christy Louise Casserly. Sarah Irene Collinson. Zhao Concheto Chan. Shannon Courtney. Daniela Dorr. Shireen Dernan. Jade Duxbury. Callum Stephen Leslie Edwards. Sarah Elliott. Emma Ford. Nancy Louise Gardner. Emma Harwood. Abigail Hayward Jones. Holly Hetherington. Brooke Holgate. Andalib Iqbal. Emma Knowles. Jessica Lauren. Paula Lovell. Saraya Maggi. Megan Miller. Madison Louise Morris. Eleanor Ellis Murray. Carla Norbury. Leanne Ormerod. Violet Annie Payne. Rebecca Player. Sania Saeed. Joseph Seamark. Hayley Acacia Stanley. Philip Studholm. Matthew White. With the Professor Barbara Hudson Award for doing justice to difference, and with the LexisNexis Butterworth Prize for Best Dissertation in Criminology, Mandy Whittle. Emily Wise. Donna Woolley. Katie Alice Worrell. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology and Sociology, Jessica Broom. Chloe Cottam. Jade Duong. Adam James Levitt. Chloe Pelham. Hazel Rowley. Gabriella Warren. Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Jacob Abbas. Nafisa Abu Bakr. Maroof Ahmed. Shabana Ahmed. Amal Isa Amor Al-Batamani. Bushra Mohammed Amor Al-Habasi. Aisha Sabit Karmiz Al-Mamari. Sivathasini Arumagam. Nayab Hussain. Hina Aslam. Ikram Ayub. Alexander Bajalani. Yanka Ballo. Asad Barlas. Nasima Begum. Megan Boardman. Jessica Brown. Carol Chadwick, Jakob Desai, Samina Ditter, Agamir Mustafa Khan Durrani, Samid Elahi, Sikandar Kasim Elahi, Men's Emmanuel, Thomas Fielding, Rebecca Nicole Fish, Thomas Gregory, Kirsty Halstead, Sandra Horton, Harrison William Heath, Lucy Hilton, Oliver Hopkinson, Kasim Hussain, Sari Minaz Hussain, Lindsay Idle, Umar Ijaz, Paige Jones, Kevin Takunzwa Karadzera, Catherine Louise Cairns, Callum Kelly, Mohammed Adil Khan, Chloe Mayer Kilner, Leanne Kirk, Joanne Lisa Lawson, Maria Lambrou, Heza Mahmood, Shazda Mia, Katie Louise Mitchell, Zahira Mitter, Helen Mort, Naeem Mohammed, Will Bruce Mwanjoka, Yingdu Na, Halima Nasir, Tayyiba Nawaz, Alice May Nolan, Andrana Afozu, with the Shakespeare Martineau Prize for Company Law, Humera Patel, Yusuf Patel, Sophie Pearson, Sophie Carlotta Pigo, Danielle Powell, Amelia Prescott, Stasia Roberts, James Rowan, with the Maxwell Law Prize for Best Final Year Performance, Jade Sanderson, Saba Sani, Delphine Sculthorpe, Sangavi Sivaraja, Carl Smith, with the Shakespeare Martinet Prize for Company Law, Dominic Suffolk. Alexandra Solius. Esther Abeobi Nene Uda. Ifananya Favor Ugwona. Young Uwazuruki. Curtis Walker. With the LexisNexis Butterworth Prize for Best Dissertation Law and with the Fletcher's Prize for Medical Law, Rebecca Wardman. Kirsty Wayman. Joel N. Warharam. Victoria Wright. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Business, Mudiaga Agarin. Kekishan Farouk. With the Oxford University Press Law Prize for Meritorious Performance, Hala Haddad. Moses Sylvester. Alkesh Pratap Singh. Yongmei Yang. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Criminology, Holly Abram. Mexalina Arkasu. Saffron Aspinall. Saffron Berry. Zakia Darsot. Nicola Dean. Rebecca Harriet Grime. CJ Kirk. Jessica Mary Lee. Megan McCann. Paris Norton. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Human Rights, Fatima Awel. Nagwa Mohammed. Bhavika Saluji. With the Backhouse Jones Prize for overall contribution to Lancashire Law School, George Jonathan Swires. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with International Studies, Samaya Ababaker. Raisa Ibrahim. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Mediation, Catherine Bates. Emma Louise Blight. Phoebe Dearden. Hayley Haslam. Thomas Zach Olson. Alicia Price. Anika Tariq. Lucy Whitley Johnson. Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Psychology, Elizabeth Timalayan Adetunde. Zoe Allen. Leah Beattie. Holly Seddon. Evelyn Chambert. Foundation degree in Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Jeanette Badger. Rebecca Sarah Ann Chapman. Megan Jessica Hullett. Caroline Louise James. Chanel McCarran Carey. Mary Louise Williams. Rachel Phillips. That concludes the presentation of awards from the Lancashire Law School.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Jamie Lee Bellaby, Activities Participation Officer from the Students' Union of the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends and loved ones, it is my honour to stand here before you today and speak on behalf of students. Firstly, congratulations on your incredible achievement. You should all be very proud of yourselves. University is more than assignments and exams. It's more than the price paid to better your future. It's more than the piece of paper at the end. Because university is an unforgettable experience. The people that you've met and the memories that you've created together make each of your journeys to graduation unique and special. For most of us, studying is only one part of university life. And whether you became a course rep, joined a sports team or society, or volunteered in a project that you were passionate about, it has moulded you into the graduates that I see here before me today. As graduates of UCLan, every one of you strengthens this university's worldwide alumni network. Today's award is both your professional and personal development and a stepping stone to your future success. This world at this moment in time may seem like a scary place, and you may feel like you're heading into a zone towards a place of uncertainty. The most natural thing to do would be to stay in your comfort zone, but don't. Now is the time to aim high. Take advantage of opportunities and take on challenges, because the degree you hold in your hands today is really just your learner's permit for the rest of your drive through life. But don't be disheartened if things don't go right straight away. Remember, if Plan A did not work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. Don't worry. Last but not least, I would like to thank the families, the friends, university staff, and loved ones that have joined you here today and supported you throughout your UCLan journey. I wish you all the best for the future, UCLan class of 2017.
It's now my pleasure to introduce the University of Central Lancashire's Chamber Choir. The members of the University of Chamber Choir are all students of music theatre within the School of Journalism, Media and Performance. The choir is directed by the university's musician in residence, Mark Goggins. The university is extremely proud of the growing reputation and success of the Chamber Choir. In recent years, the choir has won national competitions, including the BBC Radio 3 Adult Choir of the Year. The Chamber Choir has performed on BBC One, BBC 4 and on BBC Radio 3, as well as at many local civic and fundraising events, including concerts with local schools and colleges. Overseas performances include singing at one of our partner institutions in Shanghai. This afternoon, the Chamber Choir will sing What a Wonderful World by George Weiss and Bob Thiele. The choir began rehearsing this song on the 22nd of May. The following day, as we all learned of the full horror of the terror attack in Manchester, the choir continued rehearsing. Since then, What a Wonderful World has begun for the choir, a song of celebration of all that is good in the world and an anthem of defiance against those who seek to threaten our freedom.
Today, of course, is a day of great celebration for everyone here, and we need to celebrate in an appropriate way. Friends and family, there is a good photo opportunity coming up, so you might like to get your cameras at the ready. Now, could I please ask all the graduates to stand and take off your mortarboards? This will be a great relief. Some of them have a mind of their own looking out from this platform here. So, in a moment, I'm going to ask you all to wave your mortarboard in the air. But please don't let go of it. And please make sure it does not make contact with the person next to you. I know it is only a wave. However, it is a vigorous wave that we are after. So, on a count of 3, I would like you to wave your mortarboards in the air and give us a big hearty cheer, and then we will follow with 3 cheers. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. yes, please sit down. That looked quite impressive from up here. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you for coming and sharing this special day with the university community. I would like to invite you all to return to a reception at the university's Student Union building, where we will continue to celebrate the success of today's graduates. And gowns can be left at the atrium in the Students' Union after the event. Please may I now ask you all to stand for the national anthem. So if you just sit down for the last time, and I will just explain the exit proceedings. The platform party will now leave the stage and form a celebratory guard of honour. We are going to conclude the ceremony with a final opportunity to applaud the success of today's graduates. And graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. So please make sure that you take all of your belongings with you. And guests, please may I ask you all to remain seated until the platform party has left the hall, and you will be able to join your graduate downstairs. Thank you.